We've worked with the Kohan group on the construction of 2 offices. They were superior architectural group to work with on these projects. The Kohan group oversaw the construction of the 2 offices from the beginning to end. They provided innovative ideas in the construction and design of the 2 offices, both from the OSHA and regulatory standpoint, as well as creative ideas of the aesthetics of the 2 offices. Not only were they very creative, but they were very thorough in overseeing the project from the beginning to end. They were available at all times in the construction of the project and answered all questions, worked with both the doctors as well as with the construction team to make sure that the completion is timely, effective, and the final product is beautiful. I highly recommend working with the Kohan group.
People enter our office, parents enter our office, and they come into the waiting room and they have this amazed, bewildered look about them, and then they turn the corner and it just continues. Everyone can't comment enough on how beautiful our practice turned out, and they constantly are like, did you do this by yourself? And I can take no credit for it because it was really their group. And so it's really neat to see how pleased everyone is with what came of our office. They communicated very well with the rest of our team. They made our team a very cohesive unit where I had complete confidence in what was happening the whole time. And from the very first meeting that we had, I knew immediately that they were going to be the firm that we chose because they asked amazing questions, from what inspired us, what was important to us, what was not important to us. They really asked a lot of very detailed questions that many people didn't ask, and that really set them apart. They had really great communication skills, and I felt just at that moment that my office and my desires were really going to get taken care of. They took over, they drew up these exquisite plans, and we would go back and forth, and they really made themselves accommodating. They met with us frequently to make sure everything really stood the way we want it to be. And it's hard sometimes looking at plans and being able to visualize, but they have that vision. They have that vision, and they can see what you can't oftentimes. I can't tell enough people about how wonderful of a job they did. An office build-out can be very scary and very intimidating, and they held our hand through the process, and their design firm just took nothing lightly. Everything was of importance, and they made sure that our dream became a true reality. And this dream was so much more than I could have ever imagined. So I can't recommend them enough.
This is a much smaller office, which you would think would make a process easier, but in fact it made it more challenging because we had to work with a limited space and had to fit all the equipment that I normally use in an office that is much smaller than the space that we're currently using in our other locations. The Kohan Group was very good at arriving at several different plans that fit our needs, and they were also very helpful in putting us in touch with the right contractor that they felt could assist us in getting the construction phase completed in a timely manner. During the construction, as with most construction projects, you're going to encounter changes which require timely response by all who are involved, including the architect. And the Kohan Group was on top of it. They were the first people who completed their portion of the task and allowed the construction to move forward in a timely manner. I would highly recommend the Kohan Group for that reason alone, but there are many other reasons why I would encourage you to work with them.
Hi, my name is Dr. Thomas. I worked with Kohan Group during the design of my office. I'm very happy with their work. They kind of helped me with every step of the way from the planning phase when I had the opportunity to meet with them. And he's very thorough and very detail oriented. The vision, it looks actually better than what I thought, so it's been really nice. I really love the way it turned out, and he was there every step of the way from the design phase, from the planning phase, submitting to the city. He went out of his way to get all my permits in place, and whenever there was an issue with the city or something, he took the time to go in person and meet with the city officials and clear whatever was wrong. Even when we did the interior design, even though I didn't hire the group as such, he did offer, he did help me with different parts of it. He helped me pick, I picked the colors, but then he let me decide which walls I wanted them, and then even helped me pick up some of the finishes. And it was a group effort, but finally I have a beautiful office which I love, and thank you very much for all the help.